take people's stops and then come right back down. That's exactly what they've done today. Look at that. Do you see how far they went up? Look at that. No one can hold on for that long. We've entered into this trade a bit late, but there's still hope for us here. This is because I believe today is going to be a good selling day. If you look here, this is the candle we should have entered on. This dark red candle here. However, we entered a bit late. It has reacted off the 9-day moving average here and came back down. So we're hoping for the price to enter this area here, anywhere in this zone. This is a take profit zone. It's a bit large, but anywhere in this region will be fine. Our mental stop is here, which is around 12 points. We have a precautionary hard stop at the top here of 30 points. This is just in case we get some unimaginable spikes and stuff. And our take profit is anywhere in this region here. So it's anywhere between 15 and 55 points. It really just depends on where it goes today. Looking at the 1 hour chart, you can see that one of our stop areas, which is this one of our points of interest, has been taken already. It was taken without me even seeing it because, like I said, I wasn't around at that time. So you can see that this stop here has been taken. Look, that price point there is been taken with this spike. I'm hoping that that is not the only place of interest thereafter today. I'm hoping they take it down to this area here because there's some points of interest here and here, here and here. There's quite a fair bit of points of interest today. So I'm expecting it to go down a bit further into that zone which we mentioned. And I'm just hoping it does that. I cannot be too sure because we've already taken a trade today and it went well. It was very quick and easy. It's just touched into our zone, just touched in, giving us a new low. This is good news, guys. At the side, we have also taken out a few stops, like I said, and it's also reached a whole number, which is usually a problem. It can just reverse quite easily off this whole number. However, I'm just looking at the stops right now. I'm just looking at where the money is situated, where the orders need to be fulfilled. So if that's the case, it should go down a bit further before it starts moving around and stuff. Hopefully that would be the case. Even now we can come out. We have got a 1-to-1 on this trade already. So if I am dubious, I can come out right now. It went into our zone, popped right back out. I'm really contemplating coming out right now. Just let's see what happens. Because that bullish candle just appeared as you see it now. That's how it appeared. It didn't move anywhere. It just appeared full. I haven't seen that before. I don't like it. So you know what? I'm coming out with that trade. I'm coming out. I'm happy with it. I should have taken the trade out here. This is where I should have taken it out. When it went into the zone, I should have come out then. But I'm fine. Because we've had a winner today already, I don't mind. We're just taking whatever we can take out of the trade. It went in, but any reversal, I'm not really interested. Any bullish attitude, I'm really not interested. So that's fine. We've done 2 trades today, 2 wins. That's it. Move on. I'm okay with that. Drop another trade. Let's see what happens. We come out, we've banked that money. Let's see what happens. I didn't like that bullish. It just didn't like it. I didn't like that bullish move. It looked dangerous. However, it didn't go above the 9-day moving average. It's still below the 200-day moving average. And it rejected it nicely after that. So I've just jumped back in. I really think he's coming down into this area. I just was a bit spooked by that part there. I didn't like it. But we've banked that money and we've just gone back in. It's as simple as that. Now, if it starts reacting the same way again, I'm jumping back out. But if it comes down and does what we think it's going to do, that's fine. But remember, like I said, it was at a round number and we came in late. So that's what kind of threw me off a bit. I didn't like that because it can easily reverse off a round number very, very easily and very, very fast. So let's see what happens now. 89% spent on the candle. I do want it to come down into this zone. I want it to come in a bit further. It's taken a few stops on the left already. And there's this zone here indicates another area, another point of interest. This area here is where they might be targeting. See this area here, this spike. A lot of people have put stop orders underneath here, anticipating for the price to go up. So we are kind of looking for this area to come into fruition. And also down here, there's an area here, right there. There's money stops at that area too. This line here represents the 200-day moving average on the hourly chart. So it also can give us a bit of traffic or a bit of problems. So we have to, this is what happens. It's treacherous. There's so many places where it can turn on you, and you have to kind of be aware of them at least a bit, so you know that you should look out for these places when you are trading. And that's the problem. That's why I jumped out. I banked the money straight away. Now it's coming deeper into our area. But like I said, we just got to be careful of these two areas here, 1 and 2. This one here and this one here. These two areas we got to be careful for. If I can get in the middle of these areas, if I can get in the middle, I'm happy. There's no two ways about it. We've put a new stop loss. Our hard stops here. This is our hard stop. This is our mental stop. It's about 10 points. We do want it to get into this area here, just into this area. 59% spent on the candle. It's all red at the moment. It's all red, even though it didn't look so. But it's in an area where it can just turn on you. It can. So I don't know now. I really am not sure. I don't like when I see this, because it's not exactly how I want it. It's not exactly how I want it. But you know what? Let me just jump out this market. I'm going to jump out with a tiny profit. I'm going to jump out. I don't know why I'm stressing myself. We've already done well today. What are we doing? We just want more money. It's fine. We've got 2 trades and that little one there as well. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. This is ridiculous. What is wrong with this guy? I'm going to go back in. I'm going back in. I'm in. Hard stop where the hard stop was. Mental stop where the mental stop is. Take profit zone is still the same. Let's move it down a bit, because we've kind of taken the money out. And you see how it's messing around on this line here already. See this line that we said was the 200-day moving average? It's messing around on that line already. But I'm staying in. I'm staying in. I don't care. I'm staying in. But let's see how far we can get with this. I did want to stay in, but like just stay in. But there were some problems there which I could envisage, and I didn't like them. I'd rather do it this way and see how far we can get with it than lose all the money that we've already got today. So this trade here, we've gone in, but we've gone in on a smaller lot size. This is a smaller lot size. Anywhere in this zone should be fine, but today I just want to take it a bit further, because every time I talk about zones, lo and behold, it goes into that zone, deep into the zone. Matter of fact, it goes quite deep into the zone, because it is going for certain stops. But there are times when it doesn't do that. It goes into the zone and then it moves back out, takes people's stops, then it goes back into the zone. This is what we want to avoid. We don't want to be caught in that trap, especially when it's selling off like this. See how it's selling off? Everyone can see it's selling off. They all join in. They think it's going down. It does go down, but it goes up first. And it goes up and tests people's thresholds, because everyone stops is tight, or they've moved it, or they get to the point of their stops and they just want to come out of the market because they believe the market's going to reverse. And then once they've taken your stops up there, they come back down and take the stops where they were going for in the first place. And that's what I don't want to be caught out in. That's why I'm a bit iffy about the trade at the moment. That's that, because it can reverse on you at any time. Look, it's probably going to reverse now. And we should have said, oh, we should have come out. But you know what? I'm just going to stay in. It doesn't really bother me today. It's a micro lot. Even if we lose 30 points on this, it's not even going to put a dent on the profits we've made today. But I just want to prove this point to myself that once I've set certain targets, I'd say 8 times out of 10, it kind of goes into that target area. 8 times out of 10. But I do come out earlier. But I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it, though, because greed is one of the major factors in this game. And if you are greedy, you lose. That's what really happens. If you're greedy, you lose. So I don't know if I should change the way I do it because it works. Why am I changing it? Why am I looking to change it? Yes, this is nice. This is nice. This is what I'm looking for. This is cool. I'm coming out in a second. This is nice. That's it. I'm out. Beautiful. Now that was good. I really did enjoy that, actually. I really enjoyed today. It was a really good experience. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was crazy, but today was good. As you can see, we went into this trade 3 times because of the way it was a bit funny around this area here. There was a few points where it was funny and I didn't like it. One was there was a round number. The other one was it was next to the 200-day moving average. And also we came in late. And also there was a nice long candle which everyone can see. This long candle here. So all of those bits were kind of, I was a bit dubious about the trade. So we went in, we got some profit, we took it and ran. We went back in again, took a little tiny bit of profit and ran. Then we came back in again and took the rest of the profit and ran. So all in all, it was a good day. Different type of trading today. Different approach. Okay, we gave away some money to the spread, but we didn't lose a penny. Beautiful. I liked it. We were expecting it to sell off today. Through the analysis, that's a 72-point sell-off where everyone was banking on it going up. We knew there was a particular chance that it would sell off looking at the analysis. Going back to the hourly chart, you can now see that these guys here, these soldiers are out the game. They're gone. They're gone. Just now. These soldiers are out the game. Now we're looking this area here. They're the next ones. Here, here and here are vulnerable. They're all vulnerable. Now we've also got some stops up here now who have anticipated the price to go down. After this long candle, if it's 50 points, they're going to look for 100 points. So they're looking for the price to go down to this area here. That's what they're looking for. So they're still in the game. So it is a possibility from any area in this area here. Any area here, if the price reverses, if the price comes down, let's see. If the price comes down from here in this area here and then bounces off this area and then goes up, is likely going for this stop here. That's what it's likely to do because these boys are in the market still, and everyone teaches people if you put your stop up here in this area here, wait for the long candle to close, get your confirmation, then once you've got that, go for a 2-to-1 trade or a 3-to-1 trade. So just doing those mathematics, they're looking to come out down here. Maybe it's the weekly low. That's where they're looking to come out. So anytime here, if we see any reversal, we know it's going for this stop here. We know that. Other than that, you can follow it down. But we've got our money at the moment and I'm happy with that. Just to show you what I mean. Just to show you what I mean. Remember where we came out? We came out around here. And we said we don't want to take it right to the Y. We don't want to take it right to the line. because that's not what we do. Because sometimes they go up, take people's stops, and then come right back down. That's exactly what they done today. Look at that. And you see how far do you see how far they went up? Do you see how far they went up? Look at that. No one can hold on for that long. No one. It's past everyone's threshold. These guys are really good at this. They're really good at it. They're really good at it. And I'm glad that we weren't greedy today. I'm glad that we took it where we took it, because you can see it's gone where it was going to go. It's gone down to where it's going to go. Took the other people's stops. The people that were targeted in the first place, their stops has gone just now. Just went through that red line. But they're not taking any passengers. They took these guys out first. Oh, look, our hard stop was around there. Our hard stop, not our mental stop. It'll blast through the mental stop. Our hard stop, blast through that. Took it and then went right back down. They even gave us a full signal as well, just to top it off. There was a full signal there as well. So I'm glad we got out when we did, and it was a good trade. We didn't get caught up in the tricks. Okay, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.